Hi there, welcome back to BitFocus. As we have had an introduction to JavaScript in our previous session, so today in this session we will learn how to set up JavaScript, or where should we write our JavaScript code. So you can code JavaScript internally or externally. What does it mean? If you remember, in our previous session we have told that we can put our JavaScript code inside head or body of an HTML page, or we can create a new JavaScript file and write all our code there and then import that file into our HTML. So head or body is internal because it is inside the HTML page, and creating a new file and then importing it is an external. So the external is a good practice for separating our logic from our design. So you see, it is an HTML file, index.html, and you see the script code is inside the head. So the second one is writing the JavaScript code inside the body of an HTML page. And the third way, you see there is no JavaScript or a script tag here. Why? Because we have separated our logic or our JavaScript code from our design. How? We create a JS file, a JavaScript file. .js is a JavaScript file, and write all our code there, and then we can import it into our HTML. So how? And you will see now in the exam. I'm using PHP Storm text editor. If you're using other text editor, no problem. So how? Now we should create an HTML file. So the name is optional. I gave it index. Now you see it is our HTML file. So now we should find it is the head tag, and it is the body tag. First of all, we should write our code into the head. So but first we should create our script tag. JavaScript is always written into a script, please do not forget it. So but first of all, we should know how to put commands in JavaScript. Putting commands in JavaScript is the same as C++ or Java. How? For single line commands, it is // JavaScript into head tag. So what is comment? Comment is for a description. It is not run, or it is not executed. So comment is not executed, it is just for description, for giving a hint. For multi-line, / asterisk multi-line comments, and again asterisk /. So it is multi-line comments. It means if there is more than one line, you can use this one. So now it is our script tag, and now we can write any JavaScript code here. But if you do not like to put your JavaScript into the head, there is another option, into the body script. So now you see it is the body tag, and we write our JavaScript code here. For example, we want to declare variables. Declaring variables in JavaScript very easy. For example, we use var. Var is enough, or one is everything in JavaScript for variables. It is for integer, for float, for double, for string. Var a, for example 10. Please do not forget semicolon. Var b, for example 1.5. So now we want to sum it. How? Another variable for result a plus B. So how to print it into the screen? You can print it using alert. Alert is when you use alert, it appears into a pop-up screen. How? So, and when we run it into the browser, you see it is a pop-up and the result is appearing here. So now if you want to write it into an HTML page, so there is another method, document dot write and result. So this is printing your result or the result into an HTML page. How? You see it is an HTML page and you see the result here. If you cannot see, I maximize it, so now you see. But there is another way to print into JavaScript. Please try to remember all of them. It is console dot log result. So now if we refresh our page, you do not see the result here. Why? Because it is printed into console. How to open console? Firefox or Internet Explorer or Chrome, all of them has console, but I'm using Chrome. I show you into Chrome. Inspect, choose inspect, and then come here, console. You see it is the result. So it is, you see. Okay, so these two methods or these two ways are internal. So now how can we import an external JavaScript file? It is also very easy. First of all, I should put them into commands. If you are using PHP press Ctrl+Shift// and now you see it is a multi-line commands because there are many lines here. Okay, how? First of all, we should create an script file or a JavaScript file. The name is optional. I give it the name script. So now you see it is the script file, or it is a JavaScript file, and you can write all your code here. But here, please remember, do not add a script tag because it is not an HTML file. It is a script. It is a JS file. For example, alert welcome. I show a message here, a simple message: welcome to JavaScript course. Now if we refresh, anytime you you bring changes with your HTML or JavaScript, you know that we should refresh. If you refresh, you see there is no result. Why? Because for sure we have created or we have written some JavaScript code, but we haven't imported it yet. So if you do not import, it is not working. So how to import? It is very easy. Add a script tag here and an attribute source, src source. So then import your file. How to import? Write the name of your JavaScript file, JS file. You see the JS name is script and then the extension. So now if we refresh, we see the result. Now you see, welcome to JavaScript course. Okay, so this is all about how to set up JavaScript and how to code into HTML. I hope you have understood. If you have any questions or suggestions, please feel free to put comments in our channel. Thank you very much.